We are now going to create our first reference. We click on New Reference and this window opens. By default, the type of reference that you are going to be entering is always taken to be a journal article. If you click on the drop down arrow, you can choose from the different types, for instance book or artwork, but frequently journal article is the one that you will be entering. Type in your author name under the author space, and if there are two authors, you simply press return after the first author and type in the second name. You can move between the spaces, the headings, by pressing the Tab key and then enter the year, the title, then the journal title, then the volume number, issue number, and the pages which apply. Scrolling down, you will see that there are a number of other headings which can be of use to you. For instance, keywords. You can add your own keywords. If you have an abstract, you might want to copy the abstract in there. Other notes. If you've got an online reference, you can put in the URL and it'll be kept active. A link to a PDF means the PDF must actually be on the same drive on your computer. It's not a link to a PDF outside on the web. For our purposes, we'll enter the keynote teaching. The final step is very counterintuitive. To save, you'll see that there is no save icon. To save the reference, you simply close that window and it is saved to the file. Up there is the reference. Down here is formatted as it will appear in your bibliography. Now we'll enter a second reference, and this time we'll enter a book. As before, we enter the author, the year of publication, and the title of the book, the city in which it was published, and the publisher. Again, we can enter in the details as we want. For instance, if we had a useful quote, we could put it in under notes or whatever. We could put in the ISBN. Any details which are useful should be entered. Always enter the author's full name as full as you have it, including the first name. This can be useful if, for instance, you might be required to change styles and use the reference in a different style. Again, close the reference and you'll see that the references have now filed and that Dickens is filing before Smith. This is because it is filing under the author's names. If we wanted to sort them under title, you simply click where it says title and you will see that they've turned around and are in alphabetical order in that way. Now, go and practice entering a few references. If you can't think of references to use, there are some samples attached at the bottom of the lesson.